We have the latest Days of Our Lives spoilers from Monday, March 11 to Friday, March 22. John decides there's only one thing he can do, but we suspect his loved ones will disagree. Elsewhere, Leo is on the prowl, Sarah and Xander get cozy, and Eric witnesses the women in his life having a conversation about a very important event which is rapidly approaching. Read on for all of the details. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, March 11. In today's recap, Abe gets his memory back, Holly refuses Tate's request, and Ava, John and Steve find Trip and Wendy in a bad way. Holly gets a bit of a shock when Tate shows up in the last place she expected. Wait, when you say that Abe and Paulina are visited by an angel, does that mean, gulp, that one or both of them has gone to the other side? The truth about one of their own hits Rafe, Jada, and Harris pretty hard. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, March 12. In today's recap, Trip and Wendy are revived, Tate's arrested, and Rafe's suspicions worry John. 2 more locals join the effort to rescue Trip and Wendy, because you know what they say. It takes a village. Meanwhile, Ava offers to be there for Harris. Wanting a little more information about comas, Brady turns to Sarah, who certainly knows a thing or two about the topic. Will EJ and Nicole lose their cool when they find Tate and Holly together? Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, March 13. At long last, Paulina and her loved ones get a little good news. Eli and Lanny discuss a huge decision which would have a major impact on their future. Sarah suggests that Johnny and Chanel head to the Horton cabin for their honeymoon. Given the long list of bad things which have happened there, it might be wiser to opt for, say, Hawaii or Niagara Falls. When Trip and Wendy thought they were going to die, they said some pretty big things to one another. Now she wants to know if he meant them. Steve can't help but mull over his involvement in Clyde's latest escape. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, March 14. Something tells us Harris is going to be very pleased by what he wakes up to. When Jude's christening rapidly approaching, Eric calls together John, Marlena, and Roman for a chat about their roles in the big day. Maggie, apparently having lost her ability to think clearly when Victor died, continues growing closer to Constantine. There's a whole lot of talk about Clyde's escape, not to mention chatter about who is and isn't to blame. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, March 15. What really went down in Area? Steve begins to tell Marlena about his and John's time there. Will his version match the story that Constantine is, at that very moment, telling John in the hope of causing him some serious pain? Nicole stands by her daughter's side as they plead Tate's case to EJ. Meanwhile, Brady and Theresa make it clear to Tate just how furious they are about the whole getting arrested thing. Harris knows exactly who to ask when trying to suss out Stefan's whereabouts. Days of Our Lives spoilers week of March 18. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, March 18. Call us crazy, but when Ademira talks about pulling the trigger, which is what EJ tells Stefan he's about to do, we get incredibly nervous. Ava and Harris have been getting closer, and now they're about to take things to the next level. Hey Ava, don't get too attached, as his portrayer, Steve Burton, is already appearing over on General Hospital. John thought he'd heard the worst news possible, but wait until he finds out that Steve and Marlena already knew. As Jude's christening day approaches, Sloane and Eric find themselves having a pretty big difference of opinion. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, March 19. Ava finds out exactly who was behind the attempt on Harris' life, and it's going to rock her. Having at long last retied the knot, Johnny and Chanel make love. Paulina has an honest conversation with Paulina, while Roman listens to Abe's description of a miracle. Things could get interesting for Xander and Sarah now that she is officially responsible for him. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, March 20. Where should Chanel and Johnny go on their honeymoon? The new husband has an idea, which he puts forth to his wife. Ichi is determined to hunt down Stefan. Eric wonders if Holly is being completely forthcoming where Tate is concerned. While Sarah and Xander are happy to enjoy some time with one another, there's one big problem. They're really missing Victoria. Constantine isn't about to let Theresa forget about their plan. Is she still on board? Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, March 21. Jada advises Harris not to throw everything away for a woman, and certainly not for Ava. Everyone should be on their best behavior because Lady Whistleblower is seeking inspiration for his next column. Chad is shocked by the condition in which Stefan shows up on his doorstep. Polina and Abe not only have something to celebrate but, with a little help from loved ones, a bit of a party at which to do it. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, March 22. E.G. thought he couldn't be surprised by anything Stefan might do, but it turns out he was wrong. Ava thinks things are looking up for Stefan, but Harris is about to tell her otherwise. John's plan for the day? Apologize to Constantine, and then turn himself in. How will Eric feel upon seeing Sloane and Nicole discussing christening plans?